And advance now, it's time for the highlight of our program, the presentation of the 2013 Silver Beaver Awards. The Silver Beaver Award is the highest recognition a council can bestow on the Scouter. Established in 1931, the Silver Beaver Award is presented for distinguished service to young people within the Boy Scouts of America Local Council. According to the BSA, more than 50,000 such recognitions have been conferred to date. While the Silver Beaver is certainly deserved recognition, a Scouter cannot apply for it, and it is not given out to the masses. Councils are limited in the number of Silver Beavers they award each year. Would all the recipients of this high honor please stand and be recognized by your peers? They stand up. Before you go, I'd like you to take this list home with you. This is the past Silver Beaver recipients who have been selected before. Then I want you to look around your district for those volunteers who have made a difference in your district. Are they on the list? Have they received the District Award of Merit? And if not, perhaps it's time for you to nominate them. The National Council of the Boy Scouts of America limits each council to nominate one Silver Beaver candidate each year for every 60 traditional units or fraction thereof for the previous calendar year. The people charged with deciding upon this year's recipients are members of the Silver Beaver Selection Committee. I ask them now, if they're present, to please stand, and I'll read their names. Kathy Earhart, Kevin Gordon, Nancy Howard, Michelle Karpinski, Mark Kirkendall, Ken Lake, Jeff Neal, and I served as chairman of the committee. Thank you for your service. Today, 6 wonderful Scout leaders will be presented with this prestigious award on behalf of the National Council Committee on Awards and for their distinguished service and on recommendation of this selection committee. That being said, I declare this National Court of Honor to be in session. And I have Kathy Earhart, Vice President of Program, Southern Shores Field Service Council, Rob Bean, our Council Commissioner, and Dan Busby, our Council Scout Executive, to please join me on the stage to help with the awards. I'd like you to refer to your program for the complete biographies of our Silver Beaver honorees today. And be sure and take one home with you. Our first Silver Beaver recipient is David Moore, who is an Assistant District Commissioner and was nominated by Clifton Schultz. Please come forward.
I was a scout as a youth, and I had 2 boys, and they got involved in Cub Scouting, and they needed leadership, so I helped with the Cub Scout pack, and then when the oldest boy moved up into Boy Scouts, they needed a Scoutmaster, so I immediately got pushed into that role and spent 10 years as a Scoutmaster. And while I was in the as a Scoutmaster, I went to Wood Badge and got involved with the Fine Folks in Wood Badge, and they started getting me to do some training, and I became a district camping chair, and from there I went to helping out at council level on Wood Badge, and I just followed along in scouting from there. I'm currently a unit commissioner, so I'm very pleased with scouting and what it does for our youth today, and very proud of what we've done.
The Southern Shores Field Service Council congratulates Silver Beaver David Moore.
Just wait, I gotta get your picture. There we go. Perfect.
Our next Silver Beaver recipient is Don Farnsworth. Nominated by Kathy.
We left Alan the way.
Since my children were young, our youngest is now in their mid-20s. We started off with Cub Scouting all the way through from Tiger Scout, all the way through Boy Scouting to, we had one of our sons become an Eagle Scout. From there, we went on into leadership. I have been working with children in some form or fashion since the age of 16. And so I have many years of youth work, and scouting just was a natural fit after that. I've always lived by the philosophy that if you want to affect the next generation, reach the life of a child, and that's what scouting does, and that's why.
The Southern Shores Field Service Council congratulates Silver Beaver Donna Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Not the other way. Flower's gotta be in the front.
Opportunity in the limelight, they shoo me off.
Our next Silver Beaver recipient is Michael Whitner. Mike is a troop committee chairman with Troop 708, and he was nominated by Ken Lake.
I should take you to the Cub Scout Roundup. And I did, and then we went to the first pack meeting, and I got convinced, if you will, that the boys needed a leader, and if the boys didn't have a leader for their Tiger Cub group, that some of the boys wouldn't be able to participate. It was probably right about then my son took a look at me, like, okay, Dad, what are you gonna do now? So I stepped up and I became a Tiger Den leader. And I moved through the Cub Scout rank with him, and then we transitioned over to the Boy Scout troop. I spent about a year there, did my wood badge, and then was offered the Scoutmaster's position, and I thought, sure, I can do that. It's only an hour a week, so I took that job on, kept it for 7 years, recently retired from that. During that period of time, I also got involved at the district level in the advancement area, and that also put me in the council advancement committee. Spent several courses on OLS, helping new leaders, but the best part was watching all these young men
grow from, waist high to me having to look up at them and watch how they matured and developed over the time that I got to spend with them. It was certainly my honor.
The Southern Shores Field Service Council congratulates Silver Beaver Michael. Our next Silver Beaver recipient is Phil Farnsworth. Phil has served in many capacities with Troop 312 and serves Cascades District. He was nominated by Kathy Gerber.
Me, because my main start was when my son was working on his Eagle. And all the time that he was in Troop 312, I tried to go to campouts, and he would complain every time we got home, saying, "Dad, you can't go anymore because you have more fun than I do." So when he was killed, in an accident, I couldn't stop. Scouting was even more important to me, and then I got more involved with the Scouts as a Scoutmaster and assistant Scoutmaster first, and I was having too much fun. Then the district got a hold of me, working in the district. Then the council got a hold of me, and Scouting has continued, and I've continued to have fun. Even when I was at DE, working for Scouting, one of the things they told us at the training was, have fun. So that's been my motto. That's what Scouting.
The Southern Shores Field Service Council congratulates Silver Beaver Phil Farnsworth. Our next Silver Beaver recipient is Ted Hedges. Ted is a district commissioner with Nottawa Trails and was nominated by Ronald King.
Been a joy. I've been involved in many years. I got involved because of my brothers, really. They're younger than me, and when I went to help them register, I ended up becoming a junior leader, and that was back in the 60s. So I've been enjoying it ever since. I worked at a pack level and at a troop level, and then I stepped up to the district and did some things there, and that's why I like it. I get to watch young men now changed. Last Tuesday night, I was at an Eagle board review, and I watched Eagle Scout. He was just being given his Eagle, and that boy, I worked with him at training camp, and to see the changes in his life from the time that I first met him to 2 years later when he got his Eagle, it was tremendous change, and that's what I'm in it for. I think that we owe it to the young adults that are coming up to give them the opportunities that they can get through Scouting. It's just a joy and it's a wonderful feeling when you can watch somebody develop and become a better person, regardless of what he does with the rest of his life. He has achieved the goals that he has set for himself, and that's just a joy to watch.
The Southern Shores Field Council congratulates Silver Beaver Ted Hayes. Last but not least is our next Silver Beaver recipient, Gary Miller. He is an Assistant Scoutmaster with Troop 251 in Pathfinder District, and he was nominated by Kevin Horton.
Continuation and enforcement of, reinforcement of American values, family values, religious beliefs, a lot of patriotic, I believe, with the Scout Oath and law, but especially the Scout Oath, duty to country is a big part of Scouting. I think it's very important. And why I'm in Scouting, I guess the one word can sum it all up: fun. It's been fun. I've been in Scouting for 10 years, and it's been fun all in one. And a lot of the fun is, big part of the fun is watching the Scouts advance and have a lot of fun doing a lot of activities, learning new things, trying new things, and having a lot of fun doing it, and learning to meet new friends in Scouting, not only in their own packs and troops, and the registers, but also seeing those youth advance and become very mature young men and women. And well, that's my.
The Southern Shores Field Service Council congratulates Silver Beaver Gary Miller. This is an outstanding display of the great volunteers in the Southern Shores Field Service Council. Please congratulate them in the receiving line immediately following this Court of Honor. We thank all the Silver Beavers for their dedicated service to Scouting and their community. This National Court of Honor is now closed.